Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here. Do me a favor, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel, guys. I try to put gaming content out like this on a regular basis. And if you guys enjoy this video, do me a favor, please give it a thumbs up. But with that said, today's video, I cannot wait to show you all the amazing pickups that I picked up today. Now, I went to a thrift store, got some really good deals. I went out to a GameStop that was a couple towns away, chasing down two games in particular. One game is a Nintendo Switch title that I've been looking for almost since the Switch launched. This game came out a little bit after Switch launch and I could not find it anywhere. The only place I ever seen it was online, and I didn't want to either pay extra or, take the fun out of the hunt. So I really was always trying to find this game, and I can't believe it. I finally found it today, and now it's in my collection. And I also chased down the shoot 'em up game that I recently started looking for, because there's one thing about shoot 'em up games, I really like them for one, but the other thing is they become really valuable and hard to get on a console. Whatever the console is, it's usually shoot 'em up games that become super rare, super expensive, and super hard to find. So I ain't sleeping on this game no more, because when it came out, I slept on it. I seen it in the store and just didn't get it, and I'm not sleeping no more. My eyes are wide open. I finally went out, chased this game down, and added it to my collection. So stick with me, guys, and check out these awesome game pickups I got today. Alright guys, so the first one I'm showing you is a PlayStation 2 game, Madden 2006. I picked this up at the thrift store, and this is a PlayStation 2 game. Pretty excited about that. Definitely happy when I can get a PlayStation 2 game that's in halfway decent shape. So pretty excited about that, and did not pay too much at all for this. If anybody knows and been to the thrift store, you definitely get great deals and do not pay a lot for games. And I'll show you some of the other ones I got at the thrift store. Let's see here. I got this right here, Connect Sports. Another one, in really decent shape. I know these aren't super expensive titles, but I mean, they were definitely cheaper getting them at the thrift store. I can tell you that. Alright, so to show you what else I got there, a PS3 game, and that is Brink. I do remember when this game came out. I don't remember much about it, but it seems to be a shooter. I don't know if it's an online only game or if it has a campaign at all, but still, like I said, I paid next to nothing, maybe a little over $1, so even if this was only online, which I don't think it is, it wouldn't matter. And now, I gotta say, the thrift store was crazy with these games, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so the first one, another PS3 game, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Yeah, pretty excited about this for the PlayStation 3. Definitely always awesome to have Call of Duty games. And the next one, another PS3 one, Call of Duty Ghosts. Definitely excited about these Call of Duty games, and it just adds some more games to my PlayStation 3 collection. So pretty excited about that, to say the least. Now I got two Xbox 360 games there as well, and the first one here is the first Black Ops, so another Call of Duty. Somebody must have been unloading their Call of Duty collection here. So yeah, got Call of Duty Black Ops, the original one, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, an absolutely excellent Call of Duty game. I do have this already, but I have it on PS3, so pretty excited to have this on Xbox 360 as well, because now I can put it on my One X and play it a little bit better. So definitely excited for that. And the next game that I got from the thrift store is a Wii game, and that is Wii Play. Another game in excellent condition. Just completely happy about this. This game looks brand new, honestly. You know, it probably is. Somebody probably just got it, never played it. I'm not sure if this was the one that came with the extra joy or the extra Wiimote. I forget which game that was. I don't remember if it was this one or not. But you know, regardless, still I'll take it because this is one I do not have in my Wii collection. So cool to add it. And the next one is a Nintendo DS game that is sealed, and that is the Trash Pack. Now, I do not know anything about this. It says the gross gang in your garbage. I have no idea what this is. If this was some kind of show or something, I don't know. But it definitely looks strange. And regardless, I paid next to nothing for a sealed DS game. So, yeah, absolutely thrilled that I have this. So, yeah, this was all the games that I got from the thrift store, and it was just so cheap. I want to say, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games for a little over $10. So I definitely cannot complain about this pickup here. I'm pretty excited actually for just all these great games that I got. Because some of these are just really fantastic games. I mean, these Call of Duties are awesome. You know, so I am just completely stoked about these pickups. Now, I did go to a GameStop, and I'm super excited for the games that I got at the GameStop because some of them I've been looking for quite a while. Alright, so one that I have been looking for quite a while is a Wii game. And I haven't seen this in a long time. And, you know, I didn't think it would be that tough to get. And it is Mad World. This game just has a really cool art style. You know, I forget what the movie's called. It kind of reminds me of the one Robert Rodriguez movie. Oh, Sin City. The original Sin City movie. You know, this artwork always reminded me of that for whatever reason. I don't know if that's the style they were going for, but the game looks to be black and white, and the only color looks to be red, the color of blood. So I'm pretty excited to add this Sega game to my Wii collection. Can't wait to check this game out. It looks like a ton of fun. And like I said, it's a game that I've been looking for quite a while. I didn't think it'd be that hard to get because, you know, it wasn't an expensive game or anything. So I don't know. It was just... maybe just by me, it wasn't bought by a lot of people. I don't know. Now, the other game is a game that I could have swore that I had in my collection, and I thought I picked it up many times, but I guess I never did. And that is a Wii U game, Zombie U. Like I said, I could have swore I had this game in my collection, but I looked for it the one day and realized I didn't have it. You know, I still feel like I have it, but I don't. So now I do. So looking forward to playing this as well because I heard nothing but great things about this game on the Wii U because of the way that it uses the pad, the gamepad. So pretty excited to finally actually have this in my collection. Alright, so now this brings us to Nintendo Switch games. Now, I'll wait and save the two games that are shoot 'em up games that I got last. But the first game is a game that I've been eyeing up for a little bit since it launched, actually, which it's really new. And this game has heavy metal music in it, and you know, it's like a pixel art style, and it just looked like a lot of fun. I forget the name of the company that did this game. Made another game. I think it's called Slain Back from Hell or something. And this game is called Valfaris or Valfaris. Really weird name, but this game has some really cool looking pixel art, and the music is awesome in this game. And it just looks to have some cool boss fights. On the back it says Skulls, Gore, and Metal in Space. So yeah, it was one of those games. It was kind of hard for me not to pick this up because I kind of like every one of those things: metal, gore, and space. So pretty excited to finally add this to the collection. I know at GameStop, they usually, if they have this game, they only have one copy of it. So I know it's not a game that you're going to find many copies of. And I knew if I didn't get it now, I might have a hard time finding it later. So I figured, you know, what the hell, I'm just going to get it. So there it is, Valfaris. So pretty excited to add that to the collection. And this is another game, I don't know when this came out. I want to say it possibly came out yesterday. I could be wrong. But nevertheless, I looked up the Metacritic score, and this game actually scored really high on Metacritic. I think it was like an 80-something, and that is Children of Morta. I watched reviews of this game, and they were just saying it is awesome and maybe one of the best indie games this year for Nintendo Switch. So, yeah, I had to pick it up. Definitely excited to add this to my collection as well. I could have gotten some other games that I really wanted to pick up, like A Hat in Time or Super Lucky's Tale, but, you know, those games will be there. So, you know, they're not going anywhere. So I figured these are games that are going to probably be harder for me to get later. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get them now, and I can always get those games later when things slow down. But these games may be a bit harder to find later, because sometimes when you sleep on games, you just can't find them later when you want to pick them up, or you forget about them. Just like this next game. Now, this, well, first I'll show, yeah. Well, first of all, I did sleep on this game. Actually, I slept kind of on both of these games, but this one more than the other one. Now, this game is a shoot 'em up. You know, it's a game that I seen when it came out, when they had a copy of it, and I was just like, you know what, nah, whatever, it ain't a big deal. I'll just pick it up some other time. Well, I seen it for a little bit, and then I noticed that I didn't see it anymore. And yeah, I wasn't seeing it anywhere. And I was watching something talking about Switch games and talking about how, you know, shoot 'em ups always become really hard to find for any console. And I was like, yeah, you know, that is absolutely true. I was like, it's so obvious. Why didn't I think of that? So I was like, you know what? That shoot 'em up game that I was looking at, I wonder if I could get it. And I looked at my local GameStops and Best Buys and everything, and it was nowhere to be found. And then finally, I looked again recently, and I found one copy at a local, well, not really a local GameStop, but one that's fairly close. I mean, I had to drive about a half hour away, which is like two towns over. So like I said, it's not super far, but that was the closest one for a long way away. And yeah, there's a lot of cities around me, so yeah, I was like, you know what, I am going to go get this from this store before I have to, you know, really search for this game, or have to just buy it online. But buying it online sometimes can take the fun out of game collecting and hunting for games. So this game, I don't even know how to pronounce this, so I guess I'll take a crack at it. Sidevarier Delta. Yeah, so like you might have seen this game as well. You know, it's, I don't know if it's one of these bullet hell shooters or what, but I really like shoot 'em up games. I've always have liked them, so you know, I have no problem picking this up. It wasn't much. I think it was on sale for like $19.99, so definitely a great value as well. So yeah, I am super psyched to have this copy, because like I said, I don't know how hard this will be to get later. So I don't know if you guys have seen this in your local GameStops or Best Buy. I don't know if it's exclusive to anywhere, but if you see it, you know, maybe think about picking it up, because just like I said, and like what I heard talking about shoot 'em ups, sometimes, well, pretty much all the time for any console, they become hard to find, rare, and expensive. So do yourself a favor, pick this up while you still can. Like I said, this game was $19.99, so it's not like it even cost a lot. And the next game is the one, well, I went for this game, but I found this next game, which is the last one I'm going to show, which I didn't even, I wasn't even expecting to find this. Actually, I kind of stopped looking, but it was weird because while I was driving there, I was actually thinking about this game, which was strange because I haven't thought about it in a while, but I just remember thinking like, man, I wish that game would show up because I always wanted it and I always held out from buying it digitally because I just knew I'd find it physical. And I have been looking for this game since the beginning of, almost the beginning of the Switch. You know, this game didn't launch with the Switch, but it came out a little while afterwards. And I don't know how you pronounce this game exactly. I know this shoot 'em up game has a time mechanic, and that is Cinemora X. I heard that this was a Walmart exclusive, but the crazy thing is I had never seen this at any Walmart, around me anyway. Now, I know some people, it seemed like, I've seen people on YouTube have this game early in the Switch's library, and it was just kind of like whatever game, just like another game. But I was looking for it back then, and I could not find this game anywhere. So I'm so excited that I finally found this. And I have been looking for this game for years now, and I have found it on Xbox One, but I wanted a Nintendo Switch version of it. So, like I said, I could have got it on a different console, but this is the version I wanted. So, you know, the box has a couple little dings in it, which is fine, because I do have spare boxes. I'll just swap it out. As long as the artwork isn't, like, pushed in or anything, which I don't think it is. It just looks like the outer plastic. But regardless, I am so excited to finally have this game and to be able to play it because it looked like a ton of fun. Like, I heard it was hard and it does have some kind of time mechanic, and it looks like a lot of fun. Like I said, I really like shoot 'em up games, and that was the whole point of me going out today, was to find this game here. And while I was out, I just kind of winded up with all these awesome games. So pretty excited. Didn't spend a ton of money and got a bunch of absolutely fantastic games. So I couldn't be happier, guys. This is my pickups. So let me know, what do you think? Alright guys, so now you've seen all of my pickups for this video. If you haven't seen my other videos this month for pickups, go check them out. This month has been epic. I can't even believe all the great deals and just all the awesome games I stumbled across. It's been just insane and a ton of fun. I gotta say, I'm having a blast. And for all the people that are new subscribers or have been subscribed, thanks for all the support. I really do appreciate it, guys. You know, for leaving comments, liking the videos, just watching the videos. I mean, it means a lot to me, and I truly appreciate it. And for those of you that aren't subscribed, you know, think about subscribing. I try to put content out like this as much as possible. And, you know, I try to put everything into all these videos. And, you know, I want to give a shout out to a bunch of great channels putting a lot of effort into it as well. And that is Sam from Contagious Collections and his buddy Steve Craig, Retro Gamer, Iowa Retro Gamer Dad, Con the Video Game Hunter, Retro Obsessed, Chill Scissors, and Bring Me Joy-Con. Now, I hope I didn't leave anybody out. If I did, I'll get you on the next one, I swear. But go check these guys out. You know, like their videos, subscribe to their channels. Man, these guys are putting a lot of time and effort into all this stuff. And, you know, it really means a lot to us when we put this much effort into it and you get feedback. I know as far as me, when I get the feedback, man, it makes me want to work that much harder, and I know it does the same for them. But thanks again, guys, for checking out my video. I really appreciate it. But that's it. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one, guys.